Welcome back to Horizon 2 Forbidden West Burning Shores 1.22 and my blind, careful, ultra-hard Let's Play. And now I think I like to do a little bit more exploration because what more caves have I missed by just doing a flyover? There might be maybe I should drive around in the skiff or some or walk around a bit. So I think I want to do a little bit more exploration, and especially for the places where I just run around a bit too much or not looked around or just flew over. We really try to squeeze out all available memory since this has an unreasonable long load time for just changing clothes. Looks like my drop shield still um, lives down there. Right, so let's make some plans. I've been looking around here, but not completely. I mean, I might come back to this area. So I've been here, around here, and this underground garage. I haven't looked at this part yet. And I've been here, a little bit here. All of this have I just been running past. Okay, so I do need a luminous brainstem. I haven't looked super close at this since it's still grayed out. Okay, so I think I'll just walk over here and uh, just for waiting for the morning. So they are looking out over the sea, so I might be
Plasma's not gonna hurt that thing much.
okay, there are some other. There's many sun rings. Okay, where was that chest? Sometimes it's just visible from some angles. this one. Is that something down here? That's probably it. Okay, so it's something in the cave I missed previously. So let's have another look at that. This one. I also just I didn't read the ornament last time, so the one I picked up here, so I could do that also. Collectible ornament, the Kyle's last ball. Text log. Guess what? Big time bombs in LA and Yausa. This city might not be no Vegas, but it does not mess around. Yeah, you might see why I'm trying to read this, because I need the practice for reading aloud. After an epic night, I was digging deep in my bag for a Hydra pill. But what did I find instead? Only the most next level hangover cure ever. Kyle's last ball. Must have missed it when I were stashing the rest. But you know what this means? Encore, baby. Gonna have to fly this one solo, but I'll do the crew proud. Got just the deep dank pulse of the earth hidey hole in mind. Oh, and hey Kyle, if by some tiny chance this makes it back to you, then on behalf of all of us everywhere, you suck, Yadak. This golden toucan is out. Right. Not super interesting, but yeah. And since we're here, I might just do this part first. See if I can take a look at this island and not get detected. I really love the environments. It makes it so much more interesting when it's super high cliffs and everything. So big thank you for tectonic and volcanic activity. You did a great job. And I love a glittering of sand in the wind. And the glance of the grass. And the what's it called? Fireflies in the tall grass. Uh, uh, so I don't want to miss out the, for example, the treasure maps, treasure instruction from the osrams and everything else here. So more. No, that's my shield, and this should be. Can I get up here? Yes.
Falling gently.
Looks clear. I wish I knew the classic buildings and houses. I can't say much of which part of the town I'm in or what used to be here. Something was here. I think I can go around and check out a little bit more also. And now it's getting lighter. Oh, you, you're back. I'm glad to see that you were not killed. And this seems to be some unstable fire gleam. Love the sound of birds also. So there was something over here. Climbing holes. That's the campfire on the cliff I was going towards before. Here is some data point. Chatbuddy, daily check-in. Loading Chatbuddy version 6.5. If that's ChatGPT, it's on version 4 now. Your automated journal companion. Connection secure. Chatbuddy. Good afternoon, Harry. It's time for daily check-in. Requested by user Mama Bear 354. What did you learn in school today? Harry 5. Same stuff as yesterday, I guess. Please describe your lessons, Harry. Requested by user Mama Bear. Okay, so the knower has requested that the Chatbuddy will help this kid with school lessons. Harry 5. Would that be year 5 in school, or I don't know. Ugh, well, in Sci class we learned about metallurgic and mining, and also vast silver, the AI that came alive and got captured. Yeah, so before I decided to stop watching anything for about Burning Shores for playing this blind, I did hear someone speculate about Vast Silver, and that's one of the storylines from Zero Dawn. Um, that's probably going to come back at some point, either here, but probably in Horizon 3 or something. So Vast Silver was the artificial intelligence, and one of the first one was that was constructed to help out with the environmental and climate change disaster, and how to repair the what's it called, the ecosystems, and yeah, because there was lots of droughts and flooding, and something happened with Vast Silver. It was probably not just natural, it probably some form of power struggle, and it ended up that it was decided to shut it down, but it might have escaped, probably escaped because people was talking about uh, seeing something that might have been Vast Silver or claimed to be Vast Silver uh, long after it was supposed to be captured, shut down. So it's very probably living somewhere and might be doing that until this day. So, Chatbuddy, what did you think of the material? Harry 5, don't know why they took Vast Silver away. It would have been cool to talk to a real AI. I bet it's nice. Maybe it spent time with me for real, and then I wouldn't need anybody else, and my mom wouldn't get really mad that I was bothering her and make some stupid program check in on me and ask me the same questions every day. Thank you for sharing, Harry. So after Dust Silver, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but I mean, it started to misbehave, and I don't think it was entirely clear, but it resulted in new legislation for limiting the degree of intelligence in AI programs, and they devised a measurement that they call the Turing from the Alan Turing and the Turing test. That's the old thought experiment for figuring out if an artificial intelligence is as intelligent as a person. And since you can't actually know it, they were suggested that let the people talk with it and try to figure out if it's a human or a computer, and if they can't tell the difference, then that should be some sort of measurement or idea that we can regard it as intelligent even if we don't know exactly what's going on inside it. And you can argue that it doesn't have to function as a human to be intelligent, that there are other ways to be intelligent. But the human level intelligence from the Turing test would be 1.0 somewhere. And the result of a Turing test will very much depend on how the test is set up. The traditional way is to have a text chat interface. So one person sits in one room and types text into an interface, and then another person in another room sees that and types a response and sends it. And that's of course limits emotional expression. You can get some information from the timing of how fast it responds, and if it's if it continues sending every letter, you can see if it starts to type something and then erases it, or and see if that seems human. So that are stuff that you can, if you have that type of interface, it's not enough to make it intelligent. You also must try to make it mimic a human, and that's not actually the thing that we are interested in. It's not the most interesting thing isn't its ability to mimic a human, but its ability to be intelligent in a way that can be helpful in some ways. So for a couple of years ago, there was a computer that actually passed the Turing test by imitating a small child that had a mother language in another language, that that English was its second language, so that it couldn't understand English well enough, and it was also a small child, so it didn't behave as smart. So they exploited the setup of the Turing test to make the judge think that this might be a um, someone with English as a second language, and it's a young child, 10 years old or something. So that was made way to make it not be as intelligent, but behave as a human. So for this Turing measurement in Horizon, they would have to standardize a way to test their intelligence, so a standard measurement of the degree of intelligence, and how to put a number on that. So it should be a scientific measurement, but also has a number that the general public can reason about. So if if you have a number of 1.8, it should be somewhat like 80% of a human intelligence, and 1.2 it should be rough. So you could say that it should roughly be similar to an IQ test, like IQ of 8 or IQ of 120 or something like that. But an AI system would of course have strength and weaknesses not like humans. Like it would be easier to have recollection of an enormous amount of facts, and it would at least it the the transformers of today, like GPT-4, uh, uses yeah. I don't have to explain how it works, but it's not made for being good at math or symbolic logic. But an AI could be made to have better math capabilities. So it should be intelligent in other ways, but as a general public understanding, you could roughly make it similar to the understanding of what an IQ score would be. Okay, um, so the legislation in the Horizon world limited the Turing score as a way to not make an AI systems start improving itself and doing something uh, that it shouldn't do. And today there are a discussion about alignment to make sure that the AI systems uh, don't act in contrast to the general human interests, but it's aligned with humanity. Right. So thank you for sharing, Harry. Automatic reminder: please ensure all homework assignments are completed. Harry, oh yeah, okay. Logged off, closing application, process interrupted, connection unstable, reinitializing, unknown connection established. Error, user unknown. It would have been cool to talk to you too, Harry. So this could be Vast Silver, or someone that pretends to be Vast Silver, that's learned to hack, that has been learning to hack computer systems and listening in on conversations in chat rooms and other places. And from our data points, it seems that it talks and behaves like it's friendly, but we will see if we actually get in contact with it. Could there be something else down here? Yeah, I mean, there is There is a universal rule that every waterfall must have a treasure behind it. I have seen some waterfall without the treasure, but let's check out just to be sure. There seems to be a bug with sounds also. I don't hear the sound of the focus every time. Okay, something up here. Can't find anything here. Let's take a look here also.
They're sick with this heat. Hold on tight!
Did someone see me? Okay, so that's the lava stuff. I'm not sure what parts is safe or not, because it might have been a design that yeah, I don't know. What's here? Looks like a flame or something. Ah, no, it might be the lava. Volcanic activity. Yeah, it's this side. So I wanted to explore like this part first. So just go along the edge. I haven't been over here either. So there are unstable fire gleam here, but I don't know. Did I lose my body? There used to be that you could look at the blue butterflies to understand where there are things that you could pick up. And now there seems to be places where with blue butterflies all around. There should be a Pangea figurine here. No, that might be the underground garage. I did look at this before. Fandom zone. Looks a bit dangerous to walk around here. Lots of places you can fall down. But sturdy enough for trees to grow.
I'm making good use of this.
Come on. Nothing here. Okay then.
can grab this from my stash later.
So is this light post or something? And rail cars? An old staircase. Are there any caves here? Seems to be cars down here. That's a stalker.
Underground ruin. Wonder what's down there.
Stalkers. Is that the same? Yes, it is. I've been there. I think time to get down to the water first. And then to see if I can find a campfire to rest for a bit. I know that sometimes when you come up from the water, Ayla will shake the water out, and if you keep moving after coming up from water, she will instead comment that I shake water out later. Miss. Is this on the other side? Yeah. Okay. Here is my campfire.
This equipment's been abandoned for some time. Looks awesome. If they were delving, they might have left something valuable behind.
Why? Okay, so the only reasonable way would have left something valuable behind if they got chased away from this place because we wouldn't do it willingly. But my focus did pick up, and also ram camp a little bit more to the west. And we'll take a look at that later. So this is enough for now, and see you next episode.